welcome back to my channel. My name is Akia, and this morning I am showing you how I make my green smoothie. So I have my blender here. What I do first is just get my spinach. I do about a handful of spinach, a half cup of kale. Then I do about 4 big chunks of pineapple. So I'm just going to use the rest that I have in my container here. And I also have some that I cut up from a pineapple when I was making a fruit leather. I'm going to take this and I want to take some of the juice from the pineapple. Don't buy store-bought pineapple juice, the one that comes in a can, because the taste is so different. I like to take some of the juice, about a tablespoon or 2 from the juice that's in the pineapple here, and just pour it in there, because to me it makes a big difference. This was in the freezer, so I'm going to try to get a couple chunks out of here. Alright, so I think that is all I can get out of here. Alright, so next I get a half a banana. So what I like about green smoothies, they give you so much energy, they're full of chlorophyll, and we're going to add some supplemental powders to this as well. So I have all of my fruits in, I'm going to get my powders. So here I have my spirulina, my wheatgrass, and my moringa. And let's just go over these. So first I like to add my wheatgrass. And wheatgrass is full of chlorophyll. It treats skin issues such as eczema and psoriasis. It detoxes. It's immune boosting. It also improves digestion. Also, it reduces inflammation. And I'm just going to do about a scoop of this. I'm just going by the recommended daily dosages here. So I'm going to do a scoop of this. It also clears the sinuses. Also helps with IBM. So it helps with inflammation of the bowels. So this is some very good stuff. And after I put all this in, I want to kind of compare the ingredients or the vitamins that each of them have. Like, it is so amazing. All right. And be careful, especially when using your hands, and it gets on your hands, it can stain. It can stain everything. So people do use these for dyeing, adding color to things. So good coloring as well. All right, so I forgot that I need my scoop. All right, and again, I'm using the daily dosages, and this is the spirulina. And I just need a little bit less than the wheatgrass here, since I'm using the scoop from the wheatgrass. So I'm just gonna get a little bit there. And let's talk about spirulina. So spirulina, full of chlorophyll. Also, animals can eat it. It has 60% protein, has phytonutrients such as copper, iron, manganese, potassium, a lot of B vitamins, iodine. A lot of people use it to correct malnutrition in kids. So that can be a lifesaver, especially in different countries. It's a detoxifier, so it removes toxins such as heavy metals like lead, arsenic, mercury. So a lot of you who like to eat fish, you want to be drinking your greens and your supplemental greens, because it helps with that, and it can also fight candida. So some very good stuff right here. Spirulina. So these are the brands that I like, and that's another thing, because different brands you find have different tastes, so also be aware of that. All right, so I'm gonna go to my moringa next. I keep forgetting. I need my scoop. I'm so busy talking. I need my scoop, my scoopity-doop. All right, so let's put the top back on that. All right, so next I have my moringa. Now, this little powder here, this has been called the tree of life. It has been called the miracle tree. This stuff right here is so good. And also because, you know, it's drought resistant, it grows very fast, it's highly nutritive. It helps with fatigue because it's full of iron. It's also energy boosting. It also has a lot of vitamin A, so it's very good for the skin and E. Also, is one of the highest antioxidant contents of any food. It's also immune boosting, and it's very high in fiber. So very good stuff right here. Moringa. Do the moringa. That sounds like that could be a dance. Do the moringa. How you do the moringa? Moringa. Moringa. That sounds like you need a hula hoop. Moringa. Moringa. I don't know, but that sounds like that could be the name of a dance. Moringa. Do the moringa. All right, so I have my powders in here, and let's just look at some of the nutrients here now. This is the moringa. So the moringa has 3 times the calcium of kale, 4 times the iron, and 2 times the fiber of kale. So very nutritious here. Now our wheatgrass, now look at this. So in every scoop, you get 6% of your iron, you got 4% of potassium, you got 130% of vitamin A, 150% of vitamin K. You also getting 15% folate, 4% magnesium, and 6% manganese. So very good stuff right here. And our spirulina. So this one has 8% of iron and 2% of calcium, but I don't think they list a whole lot of all of the nutritious values. You have to go online and kind of look those up. But you're probably getting almost all of your iron intake just from this one serving of a smoothie. So, and I'm also going to add my protein powder. Now, my protein powder, I use the Keratin Farms Organic Coconut Protein Blend, and this has organic coconut powder, organic pumpkin powder, and organic pea powder. So with every 2 scoops, you get 20 grams of protein, but I only use 1 scoop because I try not to depend on a lot of protein powders for my nutritious values and my protein. I try to eat more real food. So I'm just going to do like 1 scoop. And buyers beware. Sometimes this protein powder, it has like a tannish type color, but lately I've been seeing it like, I don't know if they're putting more pea product, I don't know, different manufacturers are making this stuff, but sometimes the protein powder is more green than this tan looking color right here. So you might see that, but I love this powder, and it has a lot of fiber, so it has 8 grams of fiber. It also has 6% of calcium, and check this, 30% calcium. So every 2 scoops, you get 30% of calcium and 6% of potassium. So, with all of these vitamins, you're almost meeting your daily percentage of vitamins that you need every day. You cannot beat it. So I'm putting a little bit of that in there. Alright, so next I'm going to add my ice and my rice milk, and I like to do about 1 cup of rice milk. So I'm going to do about 1 cup, maybe just a little bit over a cup because I have all these powders in there. Sometimes it's a little bit more. And then I'm going to add my ice, so I like to just fill this up with some ice. So that's about 2/3 cups of ice. All right, so I'm gonna get my top and I'm gonna get ready to whip this up. Now let's just talk about these hemp seeds. So hemp seeds, with every 3 tablespoons, you're getting 20% of iron, you're getting 2% of calcium, 25% of thiamine, 8% of riboflavin, 10% of vitamin B6, 10% of folate, 35% of phosphorus, 45% of magnesium, and 100% of manganese. So just think about it. All these vitamins that each of these powders have, plus your hemp seeds, plus your coconut protein powder. Do you even need to take a vitamin? All right, so I'm gonna do about 3 tablespoons, and guess what? That also gives you about 10 grams of protein. So let's see how much protein that'll be with all of my powders. So if I actually did 2 scoops of the coconut protein powder, that's 20 grams of protein plus the 10 grams here, so that's 30 grams. And plus you're getting some protein from some of these powders here. So the spirulina gives you about 2 grams. The wheatgrass will give you about 1 gram. And the moringa also almost about 1 gram. So you are getting so much protein from these different powders, almost 35 grams of protein right here. So I'm gonna go ahead and add my 3 tablespoons of hemp seeds. All right, so I have my hemp seeds in, so I'm gonna put this back on to blend. My smoothie is finished and ready to be poured. I'm just gonna pour it in my little mason jars here. They're so cute. And I'm just doing this for YouTube. Usually I pour it into my smoothie cups and I drink this whole thing all by myself. So it's just for the cuteness of it all. We're gonna put our handy dandy tops on. And I like these little mason jars because they have little holes in the top. So I'm just gonna take a straw, put it in each hole, and voila, there you have it. And you don't have to add the hemp seeds because of course that'll change the taste, just slightly. Or you don't even have to add all of the green powders if you think it tastes too greeny. But I can assure you, once you add your pineapples and your bananas, it tastes so good. And I just love drinking this each and every morning. Oh, it just takes me away to a tropical island. This is really good. And I like that the hemp seeds give it a little bit of texture. So there you have it, you guys, your green smoothie to start your day. And it's highly nutritious, full of all those vitamins, phytonutrients. It's immune boosting, it's energy boosting, also immune boosting. And hey, you just can't beat it. So remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Don't change, just enhance. Bye-bye.